Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, where they will shake down thunder from the sky to cheer on their Fighting Irish and hoping that plenty of echoes will reverberate in victory at the end of the game. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, and the Cavaliers will kick it away to start. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Notre Dame's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast? The heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short now from their own 48. To the air, it's Leonard. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Mitchell. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Now on 2nd down. Looking for space, it's Payne. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3, it's 3rd and 7. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from his own end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Oh, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The give to the back. Running with power.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The Cavaliers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Back to throw, it's Leonard. Unloads to the right. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
First down here for the offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Hits him with a stiff arm. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Give to Brown.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And the Cavaliers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Got it! That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tennessee. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. The lone back's got it. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Leonard. Gets open down the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Legal flag. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Give to the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He wants to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give on the inside. At the 35, he's loose. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Looking for a gap. It's Young. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to him. Pulls it in. It's Baker. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff from the gun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. On target. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down right there. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. To throw, it's Calandria. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. On the run, it's Love. stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He's going for the big play. Wide open, he makes the catch. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. And they got him for the sack.
Now, you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback in.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air. It's Calandria. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Bulls his way forward.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Power football with the run. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fields. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. The give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down solid. Pick up but a little bit short of the first down. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver shows motion. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Irish send out the punt unit. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. And the quarterback is snowed under. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. On the ground, it's Pace. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Love. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed on the outside, it's Love. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. On second down, he'll let it fly. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Leonard. Looking to take a shot. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of touchdown Jesus.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Pace. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll bring it back. It's Love. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here's the handoff. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense getting set for 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to run for it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
And those little chunks keep annoying the crud out of you when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations, chewing up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that. Puts you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number 1, you got to stop the run.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. What an impressive individual display. What speed by this quarterback.
And this defense, they were scared to death of this guy. I mean, they knew they had their hands full trying to stop him. It's one thing to do it in practice and draw it up on a board. Everybody thinks they've got a shot, but until you get out on the field, until you feel this guy's speed, you realize right away that it's going to be a long game.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Pace. Dances away from 1. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Got his man quickly. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's now got 78 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. He'll run it again. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And the beatdown has ensued. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas State has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 27 over Southern Miss.
Fires to the tight end.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. He's going to pass. They're setting up the screen. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. They're going to throw it again. They've got the screen set up. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. The give to the left side. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. A first down for the offense. Give to the running back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Second down.
Handoff to the single running back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Caught behind the line. It's Evans. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Running back searching for a hole. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws for the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. It's complete. A huge pickup. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He'll set up to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Oh, it's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense set on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Quick handoff. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Line is set on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. On target to the left. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the Cavaliers with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Bringing it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.